So, hello and welcome. 5 p.m. The intrigue doesn't stop, the drama doesn't stop. With Pakistan, you don't expect the drama to stop. I have spoken to multiple people in Pakistan today, the journalist fraternity, multiple people there, couple of Pakistani cricketers, and everybody off the record tells you that you will get nothing today. From what we understand, you will actually get nothing. I said, why? And from what we are understanding, you will not know anything tangible, is what people are saying. So the idea will be to keep everybody guessing. The idea will be to keep ICC guessing. The idea will be to try and put pressure on the ICC, to try and put pressure on the BCCI, to try and put pressure on everyone and keep posturing. That's the whole thing, because ultimately the prime minister will not be able to be taking the call. Everyone knows where the call will come from. Ultimately everyone knows where Mohsin Naqvi is answerable to. He can easily take the call. He is the president of the Pakistan Cricket Board. He is the interior affairs minister. This posturing will continue. Let's decode this. Let's decode the Pakistani action and you will understand this very well. Mohsin Naqvi, after that press conference, says it is not decided. He says that the government of Pakistan will decide on the matter and we will follow advice. It's only logical that for an international tour, you've got to take government clearance and the government will decide. Next day, the team gets announced. You should have waited. If the decision has not happened, the team gets announced, adds to the intrigue, adds to the drama. People start saying, oh, you know what? Pakistan has announced its team. No, 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 no. So what if we have announced our team? It does not mean that we will participate. Akib Javed says, but our job is to announce the team. The job of the government is to decide whether we are participating or not participating. Naqvi straight away says, okay, he's meeting the players and thereafter he will meet the prime minister. He goes and meets the players, and the players apparently profess complete the players apparently profess complete solidarity with the government. Now, it is only natural, isn't it, that the players will say that they will come back every decision of the government. It is only natural. I mean, there is zero iota of doubt that the players will say that. There is zero doubt that the players will say anything when the Interior Affairs Minister, who is also the BCB president, we have seen how the players react to Naqvi. We have seen how the players react when he came to Dubai to the Asia Cup to the practice. Everybody, there was a security cordon around him, and he literally barged into Pakistan's practice and actually had a negative impact because the practice was thrown into complete disarray. But the fact is, what can the players do? So after the meeting, what we are told is apparently the players have expressed complete faith and said that what they will follow whatever the government decision is. You expect anything otherwise? You expect any player in front of the Interior Affairs Minister, in front of the chairman of the Pakistan Cricket Board, to say anything to the contrary? Is it even possible? No, it is not. So the players will only go by what Mohsin Naqvi says, and that's a fact. So a lot of shusha was made. Oh, Pakistan players have professed complete solidarity and complete support for the government. Come on, come on. I mean, who are you kidding? This posturing has to, it's become stale now. Think of something new. It is only fair on the part of the players. No one will dare question the authority of the government. No one will dare question the authority of the PCB chief. Thereafter, we are told, okay, the decision has not been taken and the meeting will happen with the prime minister. Today, in the last 3 hours, I've got three different versions. One version, Pakistan will boycott the game against India on the 15th. This will be one act of posturing. That, oh, we will play the World Cup, but we will boycott the game against India. This is to spite the broadcaster and the ICC and go against India. One side, you know that, against this Indian side, you don't stand a chance. So this is also one way of covering up. So that's one thing that you are hearing, that Pakistan will want to boycott or can boycott the game against India. Solution number one. Second, this solution that you are hearing is keep people waiting. At the end of the day, we are keeping our options open. We have multiple different choices in front of us. We have not yet made up our mind. We have not yet made up our final call. We have all of these options in front of us. We are closely monitoring the situation. Injustice has been done to Bangladesh. What has happened is wrong. We are closely keeping an eye on the situation and inform our decision later. Basically, keep the intrigue going, keep the drama going, keep the nonsense going, keep the World Cup in hanging, keep the broadcaster hanging, keep the ICC guessing what Pakistan can do. That's solution number two. Solution number three, very less likely, outright boycott. Outright boycott, that we are not going. Now, in any of this, now the moment, by the way, I've also heard this. I've also heard this, that the legal advice that has been given to Mohsin Naqvi is don't try and do this because Pakistan cricket will be in absolute peril. The legal advice that has been given to Naqvi is do not try these shenanigans because your cricket will be in peril and it could be a serious situation because the ICC will come back literally very very hard. The ICC will come back very hard because they have every reason to believe that Mohsin Naqvi can't do this or Pakistan can't do this. Now, here, if you decide to boycott the India game for this the T20 World Cup, will you also boycott the under 19 game on the 1st of February? Will you also boycott the under 19 game that is supposed to be played in Zimbabwe on the 1st of February? You should. If you are boycotting, the India match in the T20 World Cup, logically, you should also boycott the India match in that. But the question will come, why? The hybrid model was approved by you, was approved by the Pakistan government, was approved by the ICC board, and now that hybrid model has become a template. What has changed for you that you want to boycott will be the automatic question that Mohsin Naqvi and the Pakistan establishment will be faced with. Now, if you say Bangladesh, I mean, how does that even cut the ice with the ICC board? Bangladesh is not Pakistan. You have tried to express solidarity, you've given your vote. That's where the matter is. That's a democracy. Citing the Bangladesh situation, can you withdraw? Are you going to invite sanctions? Again, I'm telling you this. Three people from Pakistan, very senior journalists from Pakistan, have told me legal advice to Mohsin Naqvi that has been given is do not try these shenanigans because Pakistan board will be in a mad financial strife. At the same time, they also say that Mohsin Naqvi will want to play this political game to keep India guessing, to keep the ICC guessing. But here, there is a catch. The ICC will not want to second guess him. If he wants to push, they will say, let's push. Because here, Pakistan is on a very weak wicket. You will say, if we don't play against India, the broadcaster will suffer. Of course, the broadcaster will suffer, but you will suffer way more. India will not be slighted or spited at all. The BCCI's finances is not dependent on the ICC World Cup at all. The BCCI's finances are dependent on the IPL. And from 2009 onwards, no Pakistan player has been allowed to play the IPL. The brand value of IPL is now $6.2 billion. That is the kind of brand value that the IPL has. Every year, year on year, the brand value of the teams have gone up and up and up and up. So the IPL as a property has absolutely nothing to do with the Bangladeshis nor with the Pakistanis. So BCCI will not get impacted economically or financially at all. Now coming to the ICC. You try and do this. You don't travel to Sri Lanka. You are burning your bridges with the Sri Lanka Cricket Board for the longest time. You are burning your bridges with the other board members of the ICC because frankly, the ICC income is what is distributed among all the board members and you run the risk of incurring a penalty and complete curtailment of your own ICC share of revenue, which will amount to huge number of $1 million. Now, if 50% of Pakistan's money comes from the India game, imagine the kind of money you are talking about. Imagine the kind of monies you stand to lose if you play this dangerous political card. Now, if Naqvi wants to say it again, I say, I believe I've given you the three options. I believe option number two is the one that will be chosen today. Mohsin Naqvi will not come out and give anybody any solution. He will keep people guessing. He will say, we have multiple different options in front of us. He will say, Bangladesh injustice has been done. The bluster will continue. On the face of it, there will be solidarity with Bangladesh. Oh, you know what has gone wrong. But in terms of tangible clarity of decision making, will anything happen? The answer is no, from what we understand from our sources in Pakistan. The idea is to continue with this intrigue to ensure that the ICC kind of faces some sleepless nights. They face trouble in organizing the World Cup. The BCCI as hosts continue to face trouble, etc. What they don't realize is you are also playing a very very tough game with Sri Lanka. You are kind of playing a very tough game with Sri Lanka because Sri Lanka has also kind of to host the Pakistan games have done everything and nothing has been wrong and nothing is against the book from what has been agreed on. So you are reneging on that agreement as well. You are reneging on that agreement as well, and you will be in deep trouble because then the ICC board, from what I understand, four different options against Pakistan. One, imposing a penalty, deduction of money from the participating nations agreement, share of prize money. Two, stopping of bilateral contests with Pakistan because clearly the board has violated the participation nations agreement. Three, stopping of NOCs to players who want to play the PSL or have been contacted to play the PSL. Four, alienate Pakistan within the echelons of the ICC. Can Pakistan, deal with such a situation? Can Naqvi and his board deal with such a situation and manage to get away? Do they have that kind of deep pockets? The answer is no, they don't. Can they afford to alienate not just India, but the entire ICC? Because the entire ICC board, except maybe Bangladesh, will once again vote against Pakistan and it could become a 14-2 once more. Can Pakistan kind of do that? Will they eventually walk the talk and push the boycott agenda? Will they say we will only boycott the India game? Because the moment you boycott the India game, then the question will come that, oh, you know what are you doing with the under 19 Super 8? India versus Pakistan is playing on the 1st of February. Are you boycotting that? And if you treat the ICC as BCCI, then what about the other boards, whether it's in England, Australia, Sri Lanka, South Africa, New Zealand, West Indies, every other board you are alienating because you are trying to take this fight to India and because of your anti-India projection. Bangladesh's fight, if it was limited to India, I've said this repeatedly, it would have become a tangible fight. The Bangladesh fight degenerated into a fight against the entire cricketing world. And that's where Bangladesh completely lost it. And today we have seen, yesterday only I told you, day before the meeting happened, Bangladesh has thrown in the towel. There were multiple reports whether Aminul Bulbul has gone back to Melbourne and fled Bangladesh. Some people said no, Aminul Bulbul was still very much in Dhaka and was at the BCB. But the truth is, the Bangladesh Cricket Board has thrown in the towel and they have decided not to escalate the matter anymore because they realize that they stand to lose enormously if they try to push the bar even more. They have already lost out on a lot. Bangladesh is out of the World Cup. They are losing financially. Their players are gone. The morale is gone. Bangladesh has lost a lot. Do they or can they afford to lose more? The answer is no. And that's where the Pakistan situation becomes all the more interesting. Because if Pakistan want to add to the intrigue and add to the drama, they stand to lose a lot. But again, when has Pakistan acted with logic? When has Pakistan acted with rationality? When has Pakistan acted with a degree of sense? Wasim Akram, for example, is on record in a quote, I think in the United States in New York, where he has said, what is the logic of the Pakistan board boycotting? What is the logic? How is it that Pakistan can go ahead and boycott when every demand of Pakistan, including that of playing in Sri Lanka, has been fulfilled? So on what ground can Pakistan decide to boycott? Now, that is where the entire matter is. Let me take questions because there are tons of questions and people have asked some sensible ones, including some foolish ones, but I will take all. I try to engage with you guys as much as possible on this particular show. My only thing is I have to finish at 5:30 today. 30 minutes, I have a hard stop. I have another show to record. So I will do a 30-minute show, not a 45-minute one. Super chat. In ICC rulebook, what rules legit can a country boycott a match? They can't. There has to be Pakistan in this case. Nothing has been violated. Sarvesh Gaurav. Pakistan wanted a match, or rather their matches in Sri Lanka. The ICC board gave in to that demand, and the matches have been moved to Sri Lanka. It is the same ICC board which has now decided on Bangladesh. So Pakistan accepting the ICC board's verdict during the last World Cup, or during rather post the Asia Cup, when the verdict was finally decided. Okay, here's the first reaction from a BCCI official. Rajiv Shukla has given a bite on the matter, and Shomik Chakraborty has sent it to me. We wanted Bangladesh to come and play. Security was never a problem, but they refused to budge. So the ICC had no option but to replace them with Scotland. Bangladesh should remember what injustice Pakistan did to them and why Bangladesh was formed. As for Pakistan, Bangladesh playing or not should be none of their business. What they are doing is not right. They shouldn't be doing this. This is Rajiv Shukla reacting on the situation in Delhi. So that's the first reaction coming from the BCCI for all of you guys. Rajiv Shukla reacting on the matter and clearly saying that what Pakistan is doing is they're playing with fire. Sarvesh Gaurav, coming back to your question, if it's legit PCB threat is real, I guess it has been done in the past. Nothing like this has happened. Bangladesh situation being extrapolated by Pakistan and making it into an issue of theirs, there's no security threat as far as Pakistan Sarvesh. Sri Lanka, there is nothing. Pakistan has agreed to playing in Sri Lanka. It was their demand. That demand has been met. Nothing whatsoever has changed as far as Pakistan's participation is concerned. So for Pakistan to say we will boycott or we will not play is completely illegitimate, completely illegal. There is no way that Pakistan can justify its stand legally in any means. So it is a very strange stance as far as anybody is concerned. There's another super chat. Take that before I Prakash, take that super chat the second, and I will answer that before I go into kind of answering everything. Pakistan Mohsin Naqvi to Asia Cup 26 without India. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. There is no Asia Cup, or there is nothing. There is the go ahead and do it. You have to do the Asia Cup, in Sri Lanka. By the way, Pakistan was the host last time round. So you want to do it, you do it. India will go and play in Sri Lanka because that's what the ICC board has decided, and India will follow that advice and go and play in Sri Lanka. There's another super chat. Give that. This was by Raja. Give that, Prakash. Give that, and let me take quickly. Rohan Nambia. Explain me one thing. Hypothetically, if Pakistan boycotts and if they lose either of its 3 games, then what? रेपुटेशन की बैंड बच जाएगी इनकी. दे विल कम बैक. कहां कम बैक का कोई जगह ही नहीं बनता है. कहां कम बैक यार, जगह कम बैक का कोई जगह ही नहीं बनता है. कम बैक का जगह बनने का कोई क्वेश्चन ही, सवाल ही पैदा नहीं होता है. Okay, further information coming. We'll keep you posted on the moment. And इनका जगह बनेगा कहां से? अगर ये इंडिया को फोरफिट कर देते हैं पॉइंट्स, एक और मैच हार जाते हैं, तो ये बाहर हो जाएंगे. और ये अगर बाहर हो जाता है तो खेल तो वही खत्म हो जाता है. ये अगर इंडिया मैच बॉयकॉट करेंगे तो 2 कारण से कर सकते हैं. एक, ये डरते हैं कि अब दोबारा ये हार जाएंगे. एशिया कप में 3 बार हार चुके हैं. दूसरा, ये सोचेंगे कि यार हमने अगर ये वर्ल्ड कप इंडिया वाला मैच बॉयकॉट कर दिया है तो पाकिस्तान पे, इंडिया पे, ब्रॉडकास्टर पे असर पड़ेगा. एंड ब्रॉडकास्टर स्टैंड्स टू लूज अ लॉट ऑफ मनी, सो वी विल बी एबल टू स्पाइक द आईसीसी. इससे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं है. Shumanto quantum, no logic in this drama. Every decision was taken by the ICC, precisely Shumanto. But the fact of the matter is, when has Pakistan acted with logic or rationality? Pakistan forever has acted with a lot of, everything is rather political. So where is the question of Pakistan acting with rationality or acting with any kind of sense? I at least have never seen Pakistan do that. So I am not sure that Pakistan will act with any degree of rationality or any degree of sense, if that is what you want of Pakistan, Shumanto. Let me take maximum questions because 20 minutes done on the show, 10 more minutes. I want to answer maximum questions. Uday Pratap, I am eagerly to hear Pakistan will boycott Indian matches. Let's make this World Cup huge without Pakistan-India matches. If it becomes a template, Uday, it could well become a problem. It could well become a massive issue for Pakistan going forward. It could become a massive, massive issue for Pakistan going forward, is something I can absolutely tell you. So if Pakistan tries to do that, Pakistan tries to do that today, it could become a template for them going forward and they can get rogered. Arun Kumar Saha, do you have any inside information? Other boards are seeing. Yes, I have spoken to multiple people within the ICC, spoken to multiple people in the cricket world. Everybody is seeing through this political grandstanding of Pakistan, and everyone understands, Arun, what they are trying to do: anti India, spite ICC, delay the process, delay the broadcasting the process. And also everyone tells me you will not get an answer today. Everyone is now waiting that there will be no clarity because the matter will be dragged on. Pakistan boycott India match, then does ICC sanction? You mean? Yes, Pakistan will. Prakash, I am taking from the top, so just keep giving. Pratik Jain, Asia Cup trophy still hasn't come to India. That alone raises serious questions. India's cricket diploma. Who cares? Who cares about the trophy? The trophy has been won. 3 times you've beaten Pakistan. What cricket diplomacy? You've thrashed Pakistan 3 times on the ground. What diplomacy are you talking about? There is no diplomacy. The entire cricketing diplomacy here will be Pakistan versus the ICC 14 members. Which nonsensical world do you bloody live in? Come on. Shogato Buriada gallery show is still going on in PCB. Nothing will happen. Pakistan will, they don't have the guts to pull out. If they have the guts to pull out, it is self-destruction of the highest order. Let them do that. Let them do that, Shogato. Let them. If a country is hell-bent on self-destruction, what is our problem? Let Pakistan self-destruct and destroy their own cricket once and for all. If they want to walk that route and try to spite the ICC, they are welcome to do so. Idara Karthik, I think Pakistan is fearing by Indian batters. That's why this boycott threat is happening. We will see. Pakistan play with United States, Netherlands, Namibia, boycott one game against India, then they will still reach Super 8, right? They must be penalized for that game. But wait and see what happens with the penalties. If multiple points are docked, that is the ICC's call. If they are penalized financially, if they are penalized in what way, it cannot be pick and choose. And once they boycott this, they will not get their way near. Under no circumstance will the ICC allow them to get their way. There will be a serious backlash against Pakistan and they will be taught a big lesson. In fact, one, it is important because legally they have been multiple times told don't act funny because you will be taken to task by the ICC. So if Naqvi wants to do that, welcome. Sachin, whatever, BCCI ने कचरा के साइकिया को रिमूव क्यों भाई? साइकिया ने तो बहुत ही अच्छा काम किया हुआ है, उसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. Macrul Dhoni, congrats to Harman and Rohit on getting Padma Shri. Absolutely. Prakash, remove this. The one that I am taking, put that out. Don't keep just randomly putting things out. M Zone 9297. ICC chairman should take strict action to the team who are not willing to play the tournament. 100%. Why should the ICC chairman do that? It will be taken by the ICC board. And that's how it will happen. The same question multiple times. Do not spam. You've asked that when will Pak boycott? Ninja Boomba. Pakistan will hold on to its decision making. If I understand right, no clarity will come today. They will hold back. Adi Kicks, who is Mohsin Naqvi, how he got elected? He's the Interior Affairs Minister. That's how he got elected. For him, it's politics first. He's a politician first. Today, if you read my piece, I've done that Naqvi playbook. Politician first, cricket administrator much later. Pak is anyway not in contention for winning the World Cup. Agree. Who's that? Macrul Dhoni. Idara Karthik, I've answered that. Devo Priyo. Bangladesh more popular sports, football, not cricket. Fair enough. Latesh Jain. Is ICC talking to other boards to be on ICC side? Everybody is. Latesh, don't worry. Except Pakistan and Bangladesh, the entire ICC board is unanimous on the matter. Entire ICC board is unanimous. You have already seen that with the 14-2 verdict that has gone against Bangladesh. So ICC knows what it is doing. ICC knows where it stands. And the entire ICC edifice, every member board is united on the matter. There is zero problem on this. Dr. Devopriyo, what will be the repercussions if Pakistan comes to play but forfeit the match against India? They can take, yes, of course they can take action because everybody will see through that, Dr. Devopriyo, and action, not only action, sanctions will be imposed, penalty will be imposed, multiple things will happen. Boryada Anshu Mishra, happiest day for me. Goddess of playback singing, Alka Yagnik got Padma Bhushan Award. Okay, many congratulations, and absolutely she deserves it. Pradeep Shinde, ICC to strict action against them, even if they boycott single match. 200% Pradeep, that is what is going to happen, because you cannot pick and choose and try to derail a tournament. Nice foodie, नकवी भाई अब तो सुधर जा. वो सुधरेंगे नहीं, वो पहले पॉलिटिक्स करेंगे, मंत्री है, वो इंटीरियर अफेयर्स मिनिस्टर है, पहले इंडिया को नीचा दिखाने का कोशिश करेंगे, आईसीसी को करेंगे. आप एशिया कप भूल गए हो क्या फिटमंग? He will try every kind of shenanigan and then fail, but he will try it out for sure. Syed Nizamuddin, Pakistan will never boycott. Let's wait and see. If they do, it will be self destruction of the highest order, because they stand to lose enormous amounts of money if Pakistan show the temerity to boycott the World Cup. Shanto, China, Japan, Korea, they don't play cricket. What is it? Sorry, lost that question. Don't play cricket, they also play in football. It is popular in the world. But 100 people play, 100 countries play cricket. And how is it even your issue, Shanto, whether they play cricket or not play cricket? If you want to watch football, go watch football. Simple as that. It's your choice. गणतंत्र दिवस की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं. शुभम गेमिंग 100%. Viraj More, when they say there will be financial loss, what would that be? Missing out on World Cup money, reduce their current reserves? Both. They will miss out on World Cup money. That portion of ICC revenue will get reduced. Bilateral cricket, which is their main source of income, plus India games in the world multinational tournaments, that money will go. Bilateral cricket could be stopped. Players could be stopped from getting NOCs to play the PSL. So even that could be hit. So if you actually understand the cascading effect, Viraj, it could destroy Pakistan cricket if they try these kind of shenanigans. Shubham Gaming, I've answered that. Pakistan is afraid to face the Indian team. Any update on Aksar and Tilak? Tilak should be fit by the last game, but will India risk him? Maybe not. He will play the warm-up game, whether it's an intra-squad match or against South Africa, on the 4th of February, and thereafter he should be ready for the World Cup. Question now is, will Sanju Samson continue, or will they play Ishan Kishan at the top in the final game and try him out? Because India will want to get that combination right. Will they get Shreya Sheth and push Ishan up the order, get Shreya in at 3 to try and see if Ishan can slot in as opener? That could be a plan. So happy for Scotland, Fitbank. These people are part-time cricketers, play with full passion, 100%. And they have already, if you see their social media posts, they are much looking forward to playing here. Shubham Gaming, why political interference in cricket so much these days? There is enormous amount of political interference for sure, but that is what it is, because cricket is high profile, geopolitics is significant. That's how things work. And you cannot, I mean, you have seen Football World Cup, Germany is saying we might boycott. So every sport, because sport allows for political messaging, whether it's an Olympic Games, whether it's an Asian Games, whether it's any of this. Viraj, I've answered. When ICC say financial loss, I've answered that question. Last 2 minutes on the show. As I said, I've got a hard stop today to go and do a record another show. So let me go down. Sarvesh, in ICC rule books, I've answered that. Countries like Bangladesh should focus more on football. Go ahead and do that. Pakistan boycott if does situation change. Okay, I've answered that. Komal Singh, Boria sir, bang, Bangladesh election is on 12th February, so this fake support of Bangladesh boycott drama of Pakistan will continue. I actually agree with you, Komal. This will continue for the next few days, because as long as you are able to drag this on, you can create this intrigue, rally your local electorate, create all this drama. From what I've been told by sources within Pakistan, it will at least continue for the next 3 days for sure. Bhatt Savan, Pakistan boycott India match, I've answered that. Pakistan betrayed Bangladesh, Syed Nizamuddin, 100% they've done. But when did Pakistan not betray anyone? Scotland is a decent T20 side, Fitbank. I agree with you. Mohammad Anamul Haq should focus more on football. We've answered that. Uday Pratap Singh, boycott Indian matches. We've taken that question already, Uday. Okay, let me go down. Pratik Bakshi, will there be a sanction if Pakistan boycott India match? There should very likely be a sanction. Anshu Mishra, we've already answered that. Shogato, gallery show going on, answered that. Okay, more or less I've tried to take as many. Shogato, Ujjal Bose, why is Jaiswal so forgotten? No, he's not. But, how do you or where do you fit in? The kind of talent. Imagine there is another Vaibhav Suryavanshi who's also growing up. So you have a Vaibhav Suryavanshi and a Jaiswal who are sitting in the wings. Now, any of the other countries, if you had a Jaiswal and a Vaibhav Suryavanshi waiting, They would have been your top two players. Imagine the kind of riches that Indian cricket has. Okay, that kind of makes it 30 minutes. So I'll have to end the show today. I promise you that every possible development from Pakistan, we will bring to you on Rev Sports. We will decode this matter. We will call them out. We will see where this posturing goes. But if you ask me, the meeting is on between Naqvi and the Pakistan Prime Minister. I am not expecting any definitive clarity to come today. They will keep all options open, try to keep the intrigue open. Solidarity with Bangladesh, they'll say injustice, etc., do all the big talk. But if they are asked what is the final call, that call will not come. That's the way this matter will be dragged on for the next 2 3 days. Thank you very much for joining me, and thank you very much for watching. We'll join back tomorrow with plenty more, but before that, lots of coverage will happen from different parts of the world. Rohit in Zimbabwe, multiple people traveling, Bharat in Vizag for the next T20. So keep watching Red Sports. Thank you very much for watching.